So on the last step, which is step number 6, so you must remember where you are coming from. On step number 6, I already know what I want to do. So on step number 6 is now about what? Introducing you what? To the drawing. I'm not really good in drawing, but I can try my best. So remember, we have 3 sketches which we have selected. Those 3 sketches are what? One of them is actually the bench, one of them is actually the armrest, one of them is actually a stool. So it would be nice now to say, now I want to do my final drawing. How is my final drawing? My final drawing must be done well observed on one paper. On one paper. What kind of chair is that going to be? So your chair must come from already what? The ones you've selected. So I'll say I'm going to do the armrest chair. So as one of my final drawing. This one, so we need to now to start understanding, but what is the difference between the drawing and the sketch? A drawing is actually, I consider it this, I'll put it in inverted commas. It's a finished sketch. This is how I understand, because when it comes to definitions, you can get a dictionary definition. It might throw you out of the way. So, but if you try to create your own definitions, it means now you understand what is happening. So for me, this is what a drawing is all about. A drawing is well observed. A drawing is what? It's well observed. Everything is on details. You are on point. You make sure that the proportions, the details, the color, and everything are in here. So in this drawing, I want all details to be observed, including color, line, tone, shadows. So this I can refer you to what? To all the elements of art, which I don't want to talk about now. So in this is what I want to see. If I have to look at your drawing, I need to be in a position to say, no, oh, okay, the tone is okay, the color is okay, the shading is okay, and all those aspects. So now we need to now focus, okay, it was going to be nice if there was a chair here. I don't know if there is any possibility to put one, just a normal chair with 4-legged, an armrest chair. But no, the armrest chair, or I think one of the ones which are in the what is it? In the boardroom. Those ones are, because it's an armrest chair, isn't it? So while we are waiting for that, I want you to be in a position to understand that, I now want to observe. It's not only illustration. I can start with an illustration, but observation is the most important thing, because I need to look at that chair. How does it look? Sometimes at the end of the day, it's not about drawing the entire chair. What I can also opt is I can choose a portion within that chair and say, no, I just want to focus on the armrest. It depends on where the chair is and how it's been placed. So, yeah, if you can just here, yeah. Don't worry, just put the chair here. It doesn't matter, yeah. So we can turn it around, yeah. Maybe in that manner. So this is one of the armrest chairs. So I'm going to look at this chair and say, okay, how am I going to draw it? So, but like I said, you don't necessarily need to focus on the entire chair. You can choose maybe only the cushion, maybe only the legs. But at the end of the day, remember where we are coming from. We are coming from what? We selected the furniture. This is still part of the furniture. So we already know that we cannot expect something futuristic, because it's a tangible thing. It's a furniture, as I illustrated. So I'm going to try to illustrate this the way it is, but it's going to be more quick, because this board is a little bit more slippery, so don't expect something really more accurate, because accuracy, you need to have the right materials. You need to have the right materials. So, and with the right materials, you can never go wrong. So for me here, I wouldn't consider this more the best materials. These are more writing materials. So, and then I'm just going to focus on what it gives me. So, so if it's cut in there, it's still okay, but at least I know I'm focusing on a chair. So try to observe as much as you can. So what I can see is mostly the cushion comes up to there, and underneath here, I see this, yeah, it goes a little bit down there, and then from here, I have my other cushion branching off from here, and then I have this. I'll elaborate it a little bit much more better. So in this one, it goes down there. So, but since the paper is cut in there, it's okay. And then I have the base here. So now I think my base is a little bit long, so one won't be in a position to see it clearly. So, and now this is where now I say start to observe exactly the contour lines. The contour lines can give you a direction of, the material, and the composition. It will give you a beautiful composition. And also, where is the light coming from? For me, I think the light is more a little bit from this angle. So meaning that the other side of it is where the shadows are. So on an illustrative format, this is what I'm going to do. Maybe just to cross hatch a little bit so that I give an illusion of what? An illusion of the material itself, that it's a soft material, So this is how I see it from this angle, you see? So now, at the end of the day, if I start to observe, you start to emphasize. So because my marker is a little bit tired, it's been open for a little bit long, so I'm just going to change to another one, just to create a little bit of a division in terms of the material. As you can see that maybe becomes our wood panel, which is like that, So it's not the best material maybe to illustrate this, but at least you have an idea. So, and also here. So at the end of the day, I will say this will be one of my chairs but now also this cushion is protruding up to there. So that's how it goes. So this will be an ideal focus on how I'm going to approach my chair. But I think now I'm in a position whereby I can select, does it look really good when I zoom into it like that or not? I'll say probably, maybe not. But I think let me quickly illustrate the full chair. I think with the full chair, I think I'll be in a position to say, no, I love it when it's full. So you can do 3 drawings, but I just want you to do one final drawing, because one final drawing, it gives you a sense of what is really happening. It gives you a sense of what is really happening, what you really want to show. So this is how I think I'm seeing this chair now when I put all of it together. So when I put all of it together, so this is my armrest again. So my armrest again there. And this one goes right there. It goes right down there. And this one is a little bit there. See? So this becomes my chair. So this is where the cushion is now. So the cushion is a little bit more, as you can see there. So that's the frame of the cushion, isn't it? So that's the shape of what needs to be divided from, and then in that manner. But also, on the other hand, you must be in a position to show what is at the bottom. So this can be a little bit out. So what will be at the bottom? So the other way also to draw a better geometric thing is to do squares like that, so that you know how to focus on, you see. So then you just add the blocks together, as you can see there. So here we know it's not just a stick, it's a little bit more of 3-dimensional, isn't it? So even if it's like that, you see, but the shadows will always be inside, as you can see there. So, but this is more a little bit more illustrative. So now I need to start to observe that. I need to start to observe because this is a cube. I need to start to observe that. So this will be our chair, isn't it? So in a way, a little bit more rough sketch. So this is where I want you now to put what? Color. I want you to shade. And you need to observe what? Light when you do this. So this will be also one of my chairs, as you can see there. So we are not lost in this direction. We already know what we are trying to do here, as you can see. So that will be my chair at the end of the day. So I just want this to be the final stage whereby if I say this is my chair, I've drawn my chair well and I know exactly my chair is a furniture. If you trace back from step number 1, this will be our final product.